Hello, I'm so excited to introduce you to our Somatic Toolkit that's just arrived today. This is a creation of myself and Fabian. We've been working tirelessly over the last 6 months or so to bring our ideas and creativity into fruition. I've been wanting to do this for a few years now. Well, I've got a whole wealth of different exercises, somatic nervous system exercises that I've learned over the years that I've used with clients or on myself. But sometimes they're kind of quite hard to reach. I might be working with a client and I all of a sudden I get a bit stuck or I think, oh, what can I offer? Or what was that exercise? I might have a few go-to ones I always bring in, but there's such a wide range of ways of working somatically that it is a shame not to use them and to have them as offering. And I'd often thought, I wish I had a like some kind of imagery that was like available to me, like a flip chart, for example, that I could just flip through quickly and get some ideas. So this idea was been percolating for a while, and Fabian has brought her creativity into making this visually excellent. It's so lovely, and there's a really lovely feel to it. And it it's just a pleasure to have there and easy to read and access. So we've got the different categories. There's 5 different categories. Let me show you our at a glance. We've got 2 at a glance pages, one on the back and one in the content, 45 in total, 5 different categories. We've got instant regulators, which are like those quick, help somebody to get control over their nervous system now, instantly. So really important ones for chronic stress and trauma. We've got grounding, soothing, stimulating, and strengthening. So I know it's a bit blurred on the screen there. So for example, we've got under instant regulator, we've got soft eyes and a sigh. There's lots of research now that's indicate that a quick way into the nervous system to soothe it is by activating our peripheral vision, softening the eyes and activating peripheral vision and doing a couple of sighs. When we're under stress, our lung sacs deflate and the sigh inflates the lung sacs. Peripheral vision is an instant gateway into the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest, because when we're stressed, our eyes narrow and they become tight. The muscles around the eyes become tight. Because if you imagine from our caveman days where we're looking out, we're studying hypervigilance, the horizon, to see whether that shadow that's coming towards us is safe or dangerous. So we're hardwired to do that. So by activating peripheral vision and sighing, it gateway instantly to settle the nervous system. So there's information here to tell you how to do that. If you flip that up, there's more information as to how it works, as I've just told you, when you might want to do it, and anything to keep you safe whilst doing this. There's grounding exercises. So for example, this one we've got back against the wall, which is a lovely holding exercise to do. We've got, let's see if we can find a soothing one. We've got tension and release. So if we find that we're keyed up and hold a lot of tension, it's just saying to somebody, relax. It can feel quite impossible to do. But if we tense the muscles and feel into that tension and then gradually unfurl and relax, the body can start to move towards the yielded. It can feel safer. And again, pick this card up and underneath, oops, there's more information. And you can see there's the keeping safe element here. What you might have noticed on this one is a little red triangle. So the cards that have this little red triangle are basically alerting you to read some more information before you do this. So then there's some information in red that's just saying, hey, look at me, take a read. It might be saying something around a contraindication, whether that's around pregnancy or chronic back issues, for example, that might be relevant in tension and release exercise, or anything that either to not do this exercise at this time or how to do it safely. But also in the keeping safe category, this idea is that if this exercise doesn't quite work for you and it tips your nervous system into a bit of a like a oh, uncomfortable place. It gives you ideas of how to anchor and ground really quickly. So it's so great for the therapist to have those contraindications and safety tips there, because often what I hear is that therapists are concerned about dysregulating their clients, which is really an ethical consideration. And also, if somebody's really new to somatic work, then this is got everything they need in it. Let's see if we can find something else. So this is a stimulating section. So we've got alignment here. So, if we tend to slump in our body, our energy can drain out. And with that can come feelings of sadness and hopelessness. So by aligning the spine and lengthening, it shifts the energy and it can put us into more of a can do. And you've got these image of the balloons. There's a cue of imagining helium balloons attached to your ears and floating them up to the sky. So there's an effortless alignment there. And again, more info on the back if you want to find out a bit more about this. And then we've got strengthening exercise. So these are all exercises to help you really engage in the strength that's in your body already, or to develop a bit more strength. Often if we've had experiences in life that have left us feeling quite helpless, or we find it quite hard to put our boundaries in, then we can feel quite weak and vulnerable. So having exercises to support strengthening is really supportive for the body, the mind, and the nervous system. So again, you can have this just placed on your desk, and you might have key cards that you think, actually, I want to do that every day for a week, and it's there accessible. So this is so exciting to have to hand. You will see the link below in the description or the comments. So if you'd like to purchase this, I'm sending this out from the UK. Fabian's in France, where the editing house is. So we are transitioning between France and UK with this. If you are a French speaker, you can order this in French too. So excited about sharing our offerings with you. We think this is just going to be so invaluable for everyone. But particularly if you are a body worker, a therapist, a fitness coach, a holistic therapist, a nutritionist, any of the above and more, a coach, social worker, that toolkit is just going to be invaluable for your practice.